All right, that's my cue. I've got Joel Elconin joining me now at PreMarket Prep at the close. Joel, long time no see.
Hey Spencer, how you doing there? You holding up okay?
Oh, I'm holding up. Okay is a good way of putting it. Mitch is moving. He's out.
Mitch is
And
out. Oh my lord.
oh lordy, I know.
Where's he moving to? Just in the area?
I think yeah, I think he said it's going to the burbs. He's leaving Denver. I don't know. I don't really pay attention. So why don't you pull up your charts and tell us what you're seeing? Because
I'll do some
it's a
talking.
continuation.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some talking here because boy oh boy, you seem out of breath here. Let me switch over
Sure.
and I'll take a look at what's going on today. Uh, Pretty much a quiet day. We've only had really under a 20-point range. If you include the overnight low at 85.50 up to 29 or 39.03, not much of a range. But let's take a look, pull up the S&P. The only thing it did right is when we snuck into the top of Friday's range. Friday's high was 88 and a quarter. It wasn't a gap fill because we traded there obviously last night, but covered a short in that area, did not turn around and take it long, which would have been the thing to do. Currently, still have a lot of room to go on the upside here for the average daily range. Looking at the crude oil market, that's up $1.10, pretty much straight up from the open. We did climb into the 58 handle, 58.14. My next number here, 58.49. That was your close back on February 24th of last year. So almost a year for it to recover from that big crush that we had in March. Gold holding the gains here, up $22.30 at 1835.30. Silver going the same way. That's up 63 cents at 27.65. And Bitcoin, new all-time high, up 15.77%. The old boost from Musk, we got up to 45.5 on the futures, currently trading up just about $6,000 at 44,010. And, you had that long consolidation in a $30,000 handle and resolved to the upside. So new all-time high for Bitcoin. I bet you people want to talk about AEI, right, Spencer?
AEI.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's gone from 8 to 12 today.
Yep. Yep.
That could have something to do with it. I'll
Uh,
be honest with you. I don't even know what the news is.
I
don't know if there is news.
does there need to be news, Spencer? Does there need to be news?
Just halted.
Several
halts.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get the 24. Why don't you pull up Pro here? I can't. I mean, if it's halted, it's halted. What?
Yeah, it's halted.
What's the news?
I'll show you what I see, and it ain't much. That's what we got. A couple of circuit breaker halts. That's what I got. We ain't got much.
All right. Let's go to this. Could just be a low floater. Something that didn't trade a lot of volume. Let's go to the daily. It's a fairly new stock.
Yeah, the volume in this is not, Joel. This is not. This is not your bag. This is
18,000 yesterday, 55,000 the day before. It hasn't traded over 200,000. It did on January 29th when it traded 231K, and so far 772 grand traded today. So there it is. There's your flavor of the day, AEI.
What about cannabis? That's also a flavor of the day.
Yeah.
Tilray's up 16%. ACB's up 14%. Free is up 12%. What's Corona? What's Canopy Growth? Canopy Growth is not in the same league. What's Kronos doing? Up 6%. No.
All right. Tilray coming back. I mean, these stocks started last week to move on some news of some legislation.
Right.
So let's see here. Kronos it's up. It's participating. It's trying to break out here, and the fact that it's going to be settling up here near the high of the session, that bodes well for that. You can see back in 19 that stock was up over $24. ACB, see if ACB is participating. Sure is. That's up $1.87. Last few times it's got up to this 15, 16 area. It's had a hard time holding. Let's hope that's not the case this time. Canopy Growth, I know that was moving into the 40 handle last week. Running into some problems here at 45. Definitely two highs last week, right at 45.40, 45.32. We're $2 off that. So if you're looking for more continued upside Canopy Growth, you got to get above the pair highs yesterday at 45.40. What else falls into the cannabis arena there? VFF.
Yeah, that's one.
Nice day. Oh, nice day for this one. Very nice day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 updates in a row. Man, this thing's almost getting back to its all-time high. Back in 19, this had a big run to 1810. One more day like this, and got a breakout in VFF. So that covers pretty much the marijuana sector.
More or less. Do we know anything about AMTX, Alpha Mary Taco X-Ray? This is an oil gas play, and they did something with solar or EVs. I think they took a stake in a company. Here it is. They took a 20% stake in zero emission heavy duty truck producer Nevo Motors. That was back on December 22nd.
AMTX.
AMTX.
Yeah.
And then what happened? What happened a month ago? They, gosh, this is such a long headline to read. They announced a carbon zero biofuels production process has received. Looks like they got some government funding and grants. Weird chart.
Boy, you got to get that seller out of there at 8. I mean, it had the rally up to 11, pulled back, nowhere near filling the gap. But over the point, you had 4 sessions in a row of all your highs between 801 and 823. Now you've backed off there. Today's high a little bit lower than that at 775, but got to get rid of that lower 8 handle seller in order to make your MEX move up to the upper $8 handle. But quiet couple days, it's hanging in there. Maybe a couple more days of consolidation and can get back and take another run at 8.
So what about this Pinterest? You're right, Bill Big D. Looking sick after that earnings report. 2 days in a row now.
I mean, think about the run that it had, though.
It's still up. If you bought this thing on Thursday afternoon at 3:30, you're still up.
Exactly. It just profit taking in this one, right? I don't know if it's COVID related or not, more, stay at home or not stay at home, but man, oh man, just a big run. And you kind of saw this in some other charts. It's kind of been the mantra here for this earnings season is some of these good, stocks that have had nice runs into it, but selling off and, seeing some profit taking. So for this one, I'll just look at the latest move here. If you're looking for a possible resting place, I know I traded much higher in the pre-market on that day, but you're about giving back half, a little bit more. You're going to get back half of that move. So little off on the top there, pretty close on the bottom. Maybe this 73.5, 74 area will find some support and turn up. But right now you got some profit taking. This OCGN, Spencer, did we get to talk about that this morning?
I've talked about it throughout the day. I'm pretty sure. I'll be honest. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I've mentioned it several times throughout the day today here on our stream. But
right.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like the stock of the day. I'm pretty sure we talked about this because I said it's not every day you see a pricing above the market, and that's what happened.
So way above. Well, where was the original pricing at?
That's a good point, Joel. So
Okay,
they
'cause it's
priced 23 million. I'm sorry. They priced 3 million shares at $7.65. That was a long time ago.
I don't understand this. I don't know. This
Yeah.
is a weird one. Got up to 1877, and now it's still up $10 on the session. I have to figure this one out. I mean, as until further notice, this 1877 this is going to be the level on the upside, and then wherever you get it closed today. But we'll have to dig into details. Up 190% here on the day. Good move for CGN and whatever they do. Ocugen Inc.
Yeah, it's a biotech.
Biotech.
Yeah, see Baranda's right. I'm over this OCGN for the day.
Yeah,
really
I can
am.
tell. I can tell.
I really am. Nvidia is not one that I look at very often, just because whenever I look at it, it's always higher. So why bother? But wow, you're approaching that all-time high from
Let's see.
From September. You're in the neighborhood.
Finally cleared out that 550 area. We had popped up there a couple times. Big day for it. News related or just good old fashioned breakout?
No, Nvidia just kind of. I mean, it moves with news, but this is just the whole sector is hot right now. I mean, there's a massive chip shortage. There's a massive shortage.
Yeah, we did hear that
of semiconductors. So.
All right. Right. The old time high that was made in November, 587.66.
November. I'm seeing September. I'm seeing 580.
Oh, you're seeing high. Oh, right.
589. Yeah.
You're right. 589.07. I stand corrected.
Yeah. Okay. That chat's right. It's probably crypto. Good point.
Yeah. Crypto. Yeah. Yeah. True. 589.07, $10 away. That other high that I was talking about, 587.66. So two highs, 587.66, and another monthly high at 589.09. So you can target that whole area. Finally, just broke out of its trading range. We can get rid of this line for now, right? It's history because it was took it out by a wide margin, and we will just have one. Just wait for it to come up to this line, right? This is the all-time high line. Boom, boom. So there we go. Is AMD moving today too? Chip shortage, AMD. Good day for AMD. Pulled back after its earnings report. Key level for AMD here. You had this high right at 91.88. The high today, 91.99. You backed off there. So two times, maybe the third time will be the charm. Got a gap to fill up to 93.63. I believe that was from earnings day. So got to get rid of that 92 seller in shares of AMD.
Let's look at some earnings. I should mention Canopy Growth reports tomorrow morning, but only a couple names that are worth mentioning today after the close. Take Two, TTWO is the top of my list, and then Chegg is also of interest to me personally, but not much tonight.
TTWO. We'll check Activision here after that had its report. We'll see if that kept on going. Boom. New all-time high going into the report. We made that all shortly after the open. Boom. And that is at 214.91. So there you go. That's the only level you have in this one. They did hit I believe EA off their report. Let's take a look at EA, but that was short. Oh, there you go. Got a level 142, folks. Let's get rid of this 142 seller here, and we got a nice opening up here on the daily charts. Actually, it's a little bit higher. 142.47 is the highest of these three highs, but 142 to 142.50 looks like it's just raring to go there. ATVI, let's cover that one for anybody that had the earnings at the end of last week. And is anybody taking a little bit of profit taking today? Couldn't quite get to Friday's high, new all-time high at 104.23, 103.08. That was a high in today's session. That was above the close, but $100. You got to be hawking $100 here. One double 100 right on the nose, the low on Friday. 100.39, the low today. No such thing as a triple bottom. So air in this thing under 100, 94.42. That's what I'm looking at for shares of ATVI.
Joel, I hope you are well. Would you consider Twilio at a point of a breakout, or do you see it retracing back? It's from RAG.
I mean, let's see. It looks a little tired to me. And the reason is you made that new all-time high by a wide margin, right, on Friday, and you got the 407.77, and that took out the high from Thursday. But you know what I'm going to put my emphasis on here for this one? That close on Friday. That close on Friday was 4,006. And even though we backed off that considerably, traded down to actually, man, this is nice. You got a pair of matching lows at 95.68, 95.70. That's rare for a $400 stock. So you kind of know where there's a chance for more downside. And let's just see if someone that wanted to sell at around 400, if we got that out of their system, and actually another close at 399.49. So like to see it get up over 400, whole 400, at least post a new all-time closing high. The other thing that's a positive for this stock is, the update on Friday, pretty good volume, 1.26. It doesn't look like you're going to get there today. So maybe just a little profit taking. Keep an eye on that close.
Joel, tell me how you feel about Twitter here, because they report earnings tomorrow afternoon. And man, it's running up. It is running up. I know what Pinterest and Snapchat did and Facebook.
Oh, my Lord.
But, I mean, this one is looking juicy, isn't it?
Oh, Jesus, look at this.
This is looking juicy to me.
This is, I mean, they better blow it away. That's all I have to say. I mean, even
if they do, though, really the question is, like, when do you want to short it? Do you want to short it now, or do you want to short it, at 359?
I still got a little bit of this, and I wanted to dump it so many times, and now I'm looking at it, and wow. I mean, that is, you tell me, folks. I mean, if that's not a channel, that's a channel. Comes down at the 56 area about for tomorrow, so stick with it, I guess, while you can. Taking it off this low, but man, what a move for Twitter, and just the way things have been moving. I'll adjust that line. Oh God, I wish you wouldn't have shown me this one, Spencer.
It's pretty wild stuff, right? Pretty wild stuff, especially on the monthly.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Twitter, so much for Trump being out of there, right? For Twitter, well, that's a good one. I saw Bill Big D. Asked about some stocks, and I'm not sure. Do you remember? Okay, Mara's up almost 40%. That's got to be crypto, exactly. What others? Big Bill D. Throw those stocks in there.
You mentioned AMAT, Applied Materials. You mentioned Lam Research, LRCX, same semi trade as Nvidia and AMD.
Okay. This is a new one here. I mean, for Mara, you got the momentum going. I don't want to say 40.12, but that's your next monthly high. That might take a few days for that to get there. LRCX. I mean, if there's a chip, I mean, all these companies shortage of chips, and I don't know if they do anything in the crypto arena. But let's take a look at LRCX. How that's trading today. Not a new all-time high. Had the declines looking strong. I think Bill Big D, I'll do this one here for you. Just a little retracement. Come on. Oh, that's horrible. I got to practice that some more. Let's try it one more time for folks at home. See what this is. See what we can figure out here. Boom, boom, boom. Coming up, 535.10. What's the high for today? Today's high is 532.95. You're getting half of this move back. You want to make for sure you get half of it back, and then go up and take a poke at that all-time high. That all-time high, 584.92. AMAT chart, that probably looks the same. Applied material. Not quite. That's trying. Not quite the momentum of some of these other ones, but you do. The only other target you have on the upside on this one is 110.88. That is the all-time high for that one. And we might as well take a look at Micron. Micron probably up 2. Yeah, I don't know if that's an all-time high for Micron. It might be, but you were over last month. You were higher in Micron at 87.25. There's your next target for MU. S&Ps coming back. We're going to expand the range on the upside. It looks like, folks, pretty close to the high of the day at 39.03. Trading at 39.02. You could tell when they were just trying to break this morning, it just wouldn't go. And here you go, responding to the upside. What else do we have?
When's the last time you looked at the IWM? Because the IWM, the Russell 2000, the small caps are absolutely crushing, and I mean crushing large caps this year. Year to date, SPY is up 4%. Year to date, about 4%. The IWM is up 15%.
Playing catch up, right, Spencer? Playing catch up. I mean, it was it took the fall. It was muted. It had just a hard time struggling. But near the end of last year, it's when it caught that bid, and that was in what month was that? When you finally broke out here in the IWN, the small caps underperforming for a long time. Boom! You hit the switch. Finally got through 180. That was your high from January. You got through it with a lot of room to spare when you got to 185.44 in November. New all-time high today. So small caps outperforming. S&Ps, one tick from the high of the day, 38.03. Like I said, folks, we've only had like a really tight range today. So if they want to get this thing to go into the upside, blue skies ahead. We have nothing there, 38.03. We just ticked there again, trying to bust through, clear out that seller.
And then if you look at the S&P sectors, I mean, we're green across the board, but energy is leading the way here. Again, catch up to an extent. I mean, no one's running out and saying energy is going to be your leader here, going forward. But energy is your leader again today. The XLE is up 4.5%. Every other sector is
look at Exxon
down between -1 and up 1%. So kind of a flat day overall. But the XLE is just playing catch up, like you said.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that Exxon Mobil chart. Finally.
The laggards.
Finally getting back. Wow, that had a nice rip in June. I guess that was a little bit of an overreaction, but coming back up, not at its highest level since you had the big tankage. Next on the charts, up at 55.36. That was your June high. That was your June 8. Remember the beginning of June? We thought we were coming out of it. I bet you that made that high the same day that that American Airlines had that big day. All right, we just pushed our way through 39.03. We just hit 39.05. And once again, can't give you numbers on the upside when there isn't any.
Because why? We are once again at all-time highs. Again, say that every day. Every week.
Every day. CVX. You want to do CVX here?
Yeah, we got a few more minutes. Why the hell not?
Okay, CVX. Discuss that merger when things were at the bottom, but Never did that with ExxonMobil. Coming back nicely. This 95 area is real pesky. You can see it's got over 95 in 2017, right? And then what did you have here? What was this high? Oh no, on the rebound last year, this did get back over $100. Got to 103.59. But that's a little bit different chart than the Exxon Mobil. Gonna have to work at this one, folks. But continuing on the upside for this one, 92.91. Did you even reach that? You didn't reach that in today's session. It's your January 26 high. And then this 95 longer term, that looks like a level to keep an eye on for CVX.
Okay, Joel, I have a question that's more for your own sanity than
Sure.
anything else. But have you looked at GameStop today?
No. I saw it was down. Is it still down? Let me take a look. I had the level. I gave the level this morning. Let's see if it took it out. Come on, GameStop GME. Oh boy, got down. How low did we get today? We only got well, you got those parallels, 51.09 and 53.33. You made a low above that today, but I mean, $50. You got to think the Bulls are still in control. Until this takes out. Well, I don't know how control they are, but two lows in the same area, 53.33, 51.09, called 52 to split those. Somehow we got to 72.68 today, but that's quite a bit lower than that high from Friday on the Kramer pump. That is 95. So maybe we'll calm down a little bit. Got to hold that 52.
Looks like Easy Mike read a Benzinga article over the weekend speculating about Netflix buying AMC. Personally, I don't see it, but hey, you never know. And if they're going to buy AMC, why wouldn't they have bought AMC a year ago? I don't know. Don't see it, but that's just me.
All right. Let's see. What did AMC doing today? Not good. Tired. Now this one's looking a little bit worse than GME. Just trapped. People are trapped. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lower highs. That's not good. The $6 had been the support that it had been holding when this thing got started. So boom. $6 got a gap to fill down at 5.19. Looking kind of heavy here, down 67 cents.
All right, it is 3:57, a couple minutes left. Smash that like button. I have not said that enough today. I've been on for God knows how long, but I have not said to hit the like button enough. If Mitch were here, he would smack me. So hit that like button wherever you are watching this broadcast on. Hit share, hit subscribe. You'll get notified when we go live. Do all that so I can sleep better at night. Looking ahead to
You'll
tomorrow,
be sleeping good tonight, Spencer.
Looking ahead to tomorrow's show, we got Nick Shaheen. He's the author of Create Income with Option Spreads. Also runs sellspreads.com. He would join us on PreMarket Prep at 8:35. Any final thoughts here?
No, we got to 0550, which is good. Going to be settling near there. We got a couple minutes more of action. So just a tight range today. Yeah, just a tighter range today. We'll see what they can do. I didn't see the imbalances come across here, but just a quiet update. I will say that a nice winner here from the Super Bowl, General Motors. That's a new all-time high here.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
You said that this morning. You said that this morning, and you were right.
56.97. You got the 57.05 closing up near the high of the session. So looking good there. That is looking good.
And I don't know if you saw Penn National or DraftKings, but run up into the Super Bowl, sports betting, and sold off afterwards.
Probably a little bit. Yeah. I did the another good call by Triple D here. I did this as the pre-market prep, stuck in the day. Game over and some profit taking, but last week it went from 54.11 to 63.87. I mean, what do you want, right? and it made a new high. If you were keying on the high from Friday as your level, 64.51, you got that price, 64.78. Took out Thursday's low, but found support just under Wednesday's low. Or no, under took out Friday's low, found support just under Thursday's low. So there's you go, 60.50. Spoos finally wake up. They finally heard me. Needed to expand the range to the upside. That's what it did. Going to the close, we just hit 09.50 and new all-time high, all-time closing high by a wide margin.
All right, that's it. We're done. Everyone have a good rest of your day. I am signing off. We are signing off. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Good luck. Stay safe. Hit the like button. We'll see you tomorrow.